gentlemen, live from the historic Alloy Theater in Springfield, Missouri, it's the Mystery Hour. And here's your host, Mystery Jeff Houghton.
Pockets. Hey, how you guys doing tonight? Good? It's a great night. It's a great night. We have a great show. We have Chauncey Leopardi. He played Squints on The Sandlot, among other things. We also have the music of Devlin Pierce. Yes. So my question to you is, should we get this show started? Let's do it. Oh, I don't know how ties are supposed to be. You know how some people are wearing a tie and you're like, they know how to really tie a tie. And some people are like, it just kind of twists around. No? Okay. Let's do things that, wait, stop. I forgot about this. Over here. Okay, so we are now in 17 markets. This is very exciting news to us. So we have a special treat. For our live audience, I have autographed 17 TV dinners, and we're gonna give them out. The remaining ones, because we also have Kale, the intern, over here, and his job is to try to see how many he can eat during tonight's episode. Go for it, Kale. There we go. Not even microwaved. Hey, let's do things I've noticed.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smooth as a cucumber. All right. I've noticed that Good Grief would make a great name for a funeral home. I've noticed that real estate agent pictures and obituary pictures have a lot in common. You can choose to highlight a version of yourself from any decade. I've noticed that there's a direct correlation between your ability to juggle balls and your inability to juggle bills. I'm not saying causation. All right. I've noticed that the older I am, the prouder I've become of everything I hated about myself in high school. Guys, that one was too sad. Happier ones. And finally, I've noticed that the man with the world's deepest voice can make sounds humans can't hear, or so he claims. That's things I've noticed.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed. Yeah.
You know, I haven't talked to you in a while, and that is my sidekick, Mo.
Hey, how's it going?
Mo, you recently got a dog, is this right?
Yes, his name's Dexter, and he is the most gorgeous Doberman you have never seen.
Yeah, you've never seen. Hey, but did he injure you recently?
Yes, I have a thing where I'm up in his face all the time and kissing his nose a lot. And he headbutted me, and I chipped my tooth. And it's still chipped. So come see me and look at my tooth.
Come see me and look at my tooth. That's Mo. Hey. So, you know what we've all loved? It's Uber. Uber has changed a lot. And it's done a lot of great things. And they have new technology they're always working on. And we got our hands on their latest. It's a commercial for their latest new technology. Check it out.
Uber was created so we could join with you to move toward your dreams, whatever they may be and wherever they may take you. Together we revolutionize travel, and it's time to do it again. Because sometimes dreams beckon you in a hurry, and even an app can take too long. Our visionaries at Uber Labs have engineered something even more inventive, even more convenient, presenting Uber Hail. Skipping the phone altogether, Uber Hail invites you to step toward the curb, and with one swift wave of your ARM system, our drivers identify you using their EYES technology. You'll be able to identify Uber Hail cars with our new original inventive branding. They've all been painted yellow, unlike any other car on the road. With drivers that are licensed and certified, doing this as their only job, in cars dedicated only to providing rides, you can be assured a 5-star experience. We've eliminated any waiting, so you're free to focus on where you're going next. Uber Hail, because dreams don't wait, and neither should you.
Wow. That's great. I can't wait. Hey, we'll be right back. Stick around. Here's a commercial we made for Branson.
What is vacation? Is it the activities or the rides or the water, the restaurants? Or is it something else? Something between all of that you can't explain in a billboard. Because a vacation is being with the ones you're with. The fallacies of busy stripped away, practices pushed down the road, no more being here while your mind is there. Because on vacation, there's only here. There's only with, there's only time. In a way busyness can't compete. Vacations are giggling, they're strolling, they're slow, they're small hands pointed towards awe, wanting you to see what they're seeing. And what they see is you. Looking back at them, all of you here on vacation. That comedy bit brought to you by BRS CPAs and Advisors. Closed captioning provided by Paragon Architecture. The Mystery Hour is brought to you by 92.9 The Beat. Guest booking provided by Gig Salad.
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, we have an amazing guest tonight. You guys are so excited. I am so excited. I'm also excited about the guest sponsor, the History Museum on the Square, downtown in Springfield, now open. It's on historic Route 66, and they have stuff inside. It's a place that has stuff inside. Hey, our guest tonight is a very recognizable guy. You love the movie growing up. It has some strange place in all of our hearts. Please put your hands together for Chauncey Leopardi.
Y'all are going on my story right now.
Yeah?
Of course.
All right. You're wearing glasses. I love it.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
I gotta be squints for the crowd because everybody wants to see squints.
Yeah, right.
You know.
And you're wearing a Mystery Hour hat. This makes
Of
us
course.
feel pretty cool.
Yeah, no. I dig it. It's a great hat, too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So-
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming out here. It's always fun because The Sandlot, we were talking about this earlier today.
Yeah.
It's like holds this place like in our hearts in our generation, each generation.
No, it's interesting. I can see it living on for the near future. I mean, possibly forever, right? But it's really cool when somebody tells me, it's been through my kids and now my grandkids, and we just love this film. And it has a special place. I think it's like a time capsule to this summer that these kids had, and it just
Right.
everybody can enjoy it.
That's what it is. It's summer. It's like
Yes.
your childhood summer that everyone does. around
Yeah,
that
and
age.
everybody's had this type of experience. It can relate in some way
Yeah.
to being new to the neighborhood or being one of the kids that, like, you know, it's a ragtag bunch, you know. We're not the nice shiny team, but we're a little
Right.
rough around the edges. So.
Yeah. So when you at this point that you get Sandlot, you had done a lot of acting.
Yeah, I started in Dallas. I did everything I could do regionally, and then I moved to Los Angeles with my mother, and I had done Father of the Bride, was a pretty big film at that time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It was a big production, and a lot of TV and commercials and things here and there. I was working, and then Sandlot, obviously, we did that, and it was great. And I started to work, you know,
Yeah.
pretty frequently after Sandlot, obviously. But to be here 26 years later, still talking about this character, and
Right.
it's
What
amazing.
what was it like shooting it as you got all these, like, I don't know, 10 or 11-year-olds? I don't know how old you guys are.
It was, I mean, God bless David Mickey Evans, the director, because what do they say in show business? You never work with animals or kids, and he did both. It was a lot of fun though for us. I mean, it was like the best summer you could ever have. You know, you got your 8 best friends, and you're playing ball and going to work during the day, and then at night we would just be interested in whatever we were doing, playing video games or running
Yeah.
around or whatever mischief we were getting up to. You know.
Yeah. And you like you said, you got a lot of work from that and, like, kept going with it.
Oh yeah.
And then at a certain point, I think you were kind of like, I kind of want to try something else.
Yeah, I don't know, I always feel like when you start something so young sometimes,
Yeah.
and if it's by chance, like in my personal experience, I got to a point where I was like, hey, I know this is something that I've just always done. Is this something that I want to continue doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, the business has its ups and downs.
Yeah, totally. And you, recently you were in a Logic and Eminem rap video.
Yeah, so I got a call from a guy that books me. His name's Joe for stuff, and he's like, "Hey, man, I just got this wild call today from Def Jam." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And he said, "Do you have any interest in being in Logic's next music video?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I have interest in being in Logic's next music video." You know, of course I told him, play it cool, but don't mess this up."
Right.
We got to lock this down and make sure this happens. So, yeah, it turns out I get the treatment for it, and it's like, you're not just in Logic's video hanging out with him, but no, you're going to be Logic.
You're gonna be Logic, the center of the video, rapping.
Yeah.
I mean, his track. But you knock it out of the park. Did they know you could do this?
No, they had no idea.
Yeah.
It's just one of those perfect synchronicities in life where, like, I grew up loving rap music and listening to hip-hop my whole life. It's like my era. I'm 38 now, so it was like perfect timing, and I could really do that, especially lip singing. I mean, I don't know about rapping, but definitely hold it down with that part. So it was cool. The director was shocked because he was like, "Well, we have the track slowed down for you," and I was like, "No, it's good. We can shoot it. Let's shoot it 24 frames. I got this." He was like, "Really?" I think he was a little
like,
impressed, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "No problem."
So The Sandlot last year turned 25.
Yeah.
And do you find yourself busy with Sandlot-related things still 25 years later?
Extremely busy. Maybe more busy now than I ever have, you know. And
Why is that, you think?
I don't know. It's just taken on a life of its own. It's become a part of pop culture and this pop culture phenomena. And there's a resurgence of, like, collectors and you know, Comic-Con type experiences going on. And The Sandlot crosses over so many genres too, because it's a baseball film, but it's a coming-of-age tale, like a Stand By Me.
Yeah.
There's, like, so many things that can be related to it. And I've just been having a blast, like, you know, touring the U.S., like the real U.S., and seeing all of these baseball markets and meeting people and hugging kids, and it's amazing.
Right,
Kids come out dressed up as me, like, constantly. It's really surreal.
That's a bizarre feeling to have someone dressed up as you.
Yeah, like, it's, you know, I feel like it's like a Gene Simmons, like a Kiss thing almost. Like, we have, like, our own little fan base, you know? We need to make pinball machines or something, I think.
And, like, And like I think this is cool. You do so many like baseball-related things, and but even like these professional players grew up watching Sandlot.
Yeah.
And do they freak out when they see you?
Yeah, a lot of them do, and it's really cool. It's like, who was it, Matt Kemp? So we did a event at a Dodger game. Obviously, I'm from Los Angeles. I'm a big Dodger fan. It was very heartfelt to just even be involved in that. But we met Matt Kemp on the field, and he literally looked at us, and he was like, yo, you guys are the reason I play ball. And it was just like, you know, you hear this, or you meet Mike Trout, and he's just this super down-to-earth, or, you know, Justin Turner, or Clayton Kershaw, and these guys are like, you can see that like they're enjoying this as much as you are, and it's just it's a blessing.
Do you have a favorite moment of doing that sort of thing, of like, not even being able to throw out a first pitch, or like?
I threw out the first pitch at St. Louis.
Yeah, did you?
At Dodger Stadium, we all lined up and took our bases, but yeah, in St. Louis for the Cardinals. I went out there, and I've been doing a lot of these like AA, AAA games, but in St. Louis, I had a really nice pitch. Didn't bounce it, straight in. You know, I was nervous because this is the big show, you know? You don't want to be on TV looking crazy. Next thing you know, you're on a viral video for you know,
just don't go viral. Yeah, so you have family, kids, and
you're
busy with that sort of stuff, I
have 3 kids and a wife, a couple dogs. I got a cat.
3 kids, 1 wife.
Yeah, 1 wife.
Yeah.
3 kids, 1 wife, 2 dogs.
2 dogs, a cat.
And a pool.
And a pool.
You know.
That's
got
all
a lot
you
of
need.
stuff to take care of.
Yeah, right. So, have your kids seen Sandlot?
Yes, I mean, my oldest daughter, she's 17. She's like, I'm partial to the stuff, but like, she tells me the stories about like her friends from school, obviously, like the baseball team and kids, because it's like a pop culture thing now that like, obviously they think it's really cool.
Now you are also, I think, in this other like cult thing with Freaks and Geeks, which was
Judd
such a big
Apatow's
thing.
show, Freaks and Geeks.
And that's like the classic, like, wasn't a big deal, gets canceled, and everyone's like, wait a minute, this was awesome, what are we doing?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody was on that show. So at the time, it was like, you didn't know that was the James Franco or the Seth Rogen or Shia LaBeouf or like Ben Foster or Linda Cardellini, you know, like everybody that came off the show is like, you know, done quality work to say the least. It's a pretty good alum to be a part of.
Yeah, well, you have certainly built it up with a lot of classic movies and TV shows and all that stuff, and we appreciate you being here.
Hey,
wait,
thanks for having me.
Before I was getting ready to wrap it up, say one of the things people always make you say. Like one of the Sandlot lines.
Been planning it for years.
There it is. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Travel and accommodations provided by Hotel Vandervoort. The Mystery Hour is brought to you by the Springfield, Missouri Convention and Visitors Bureau. To learn all about the incredible experiences you can have right here, visit springfieldmo.org. OTC, the official educational provider of the Mystery Hour. Musical guest brought to you by Bear Village.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. There it is. Hey, we have an awesome band for tonight. Please put your hands together for Devlin Pierce.
Mama, mama, can you help me with my heart? Fell in love with a sweet girl from the deepest northern parts. I think that she might like me, but I may be thinking wrong. 'Cause she's on again, she's off again, like springtime in the north. You say, son, do you really feel that she's the one? Say, sure as I believe there's a moon, there's a sun. Well, I don't know what to tell you, boy, to ease your troubled mind. Seems you found you the right girl, now you just need the right time. Mama, mama, can you help me with my mind? It's been running around in circles and seems she's the finish line. Don't know how long the race is and can't see the final stretch. Mama, mama, can you give me an answer for this? And you say, hon, do you really feel that she's the one? Or see, sure as I believe that these the moon, she's the sun. Well, I don't know what to tell you, boy, to ease your troubled mind. Since you found you the right girl, now you just need the right time. You say, hon, do you really feel that she's the one? Well, sure as I believe there's a moon and there's a sun. Well, I don't know what to tell you, boy, to ease your troubled mind. Seems you found you the right girl, now you just need the right time. Seems you found you the right girl, now you just need the right time.
That was awesome. Good job. That was great. Devlin Pierce, that's our show. 10% of our box office proceeds tonight goes to Camp Barnabas. We will see you guys next week.
Craft services provided by Big Whiskeys.